Reminds me of a girl we had working for us at the Volunteer Army when we were doing the concert back in 2012. She was from Kenya and she was working as a chef from 5 in the morning till 1 in the afternoon, because that was the only visa that she could get. And then she'd come and work for us in the afternoon for nothing. And she had a master's in disaster management, you know, very talented, wanted to open her own business, ended up going back to Kenya and studying agriculture business. And I just kind of thought, well, that's ridiculous that we're letting that kind of talent go just because she doesn't want to be a chef. I mean, anyone can cook, I mean, it's not that hard. But she had something a little bit
That made you in the room, I hope?
And,
video.
you know, there are hundreds, there are millions of people like that all around the world in countries that we have straightforward visa relationships with, that we could just say, hey, come down here. So for me, that is the real thrust. I think we need some immigration changes. We've got the Minister of Immigration coming down next week to see us, so that's quite nice. We've had talks with immigration officials over the last year or so. You know, so the government's kind of aware of this. They're a little bit wary of it, but I think the one thing we can do in Christchurch is say, well, this is a special situation. We really want to drive the innovation. You know, we've got this fabulous innovation precinct with 1 tenant. Hopefully there'll be more to come. You know, and yes, we need to build some houses, but the type of houses those type of people need are 1 or 2 bedroom apartments, you know, not 3-4 bedroom houses in a subdivision with a media room or whatever. So we can put that into the CBD, and that's the sort of stuff we can build. It's affordable. Get those young people to come, and that will start to build the base. And I think that's what we need to do. We need to sell New Zealand, and specifically with Christchurch as the lead, as a place where you can come and do stuff. A place where talent wants to live. So all we have to do is make the city vaguely interesting. We've got a huge hinterland where you can go and do what you want. You can go kite surfing in a roaring storm, or maybe we'll have this adventure land up on the Port Hills. But it's the kind of place, when you look around the rest of the world and you see what's going on, that we will have no problem attracting people to come. We've just got to make it easy for them to get here. You know, we can de-risk it, we can make them have health insurance and a flight home and all that kind of stuff. But I think it's actually quite a simple proposal, and once we can get people comfortable with the fact they're not coming here and taking jobs, they're actually going to add to what we have, then we might think, okay, now we can start to build a little bit of scale, start to develop new businesses, grow jobs, and that's when you get the bigger corporates thinking, actually, we need to be based down here. Whereas what they've started to do now is go to the big guys and say, hey, come and open an office here. And they go, well, there's nobody there. You know, so where am I going to get people from? So that's kind of the cart before the horse, because of course governments like to do